This is President Joe Biden. On August 6th, in a very spiffy tan suit, Biden attempted to brag about the number of vaccinations in the United States.
You know, we have roughly 350 million people vaccinated in the United States and billions around the world.
Well, first of all, it's estimated that the population of the United States is around 331 million. So if what Biden said was true, it would mean more people in the United States were vaccinated than its actual population. And yes, what he meant to say was that 350 million doses of the vaccine had been distributed, not 350 million Americans had been vaccinated. But the problem here is that he literally read it from a card that he brought with him to the podium so that he could get the number right, which in itself is bizarre considering that he is reading a speech off a teleprompter.
So we have to get more people vaccinated. I said, well over, what's the number again? I can remind myself.
Okay, Joe, read from the card. You got this.
Well over, what's the number again? I can remind myself. 350 million Americans have already been vaccinated. And yes, cases are going to go up before they come back down. It's a pandemic of the unvaccinated. I know I've said that constantly, and others have as well. The vaccination of the unvaccinated.
I'm sorry, the what now?
The vaccination of the unvaccinated.
81 million votes, ladies and gentlemen.
As I said before, this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. As I said again and again, this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
I hate when Biden says this. Not only is it divisive, but it's also a lie. It is not a pandemic of the unvaccinated. It's a pandemic that affects everyone. Because remember, according to the CDC, the Delta variant is highly transmissible and breakthrough infections can occur. And that means even if you are vaccinated, you can still contract and spread the Delta variant to others. Yeah.
America can beat the Delta variant, just as we beat the original COVID-19.
Is this guy for real? We didn't beat the original COVID-19, it mutated. But remember, this administration is science-based.
So wear a mask where recommended. All of that will save lives.
So with the virus spreading amongst people who are vaccinated and who are not vaccinated, the CDC is suggesting that Americans wear masks in indoor situations. And Biden is urging all Americans to follow that guidance. But in the meantime, members of the Democrat Party are only helping to undermine that message. For example, on August 8th, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib criticized Senator Rand Paul over his stance on masks in a tweet. Hours later, she was spotted dancing at an indoor wedding in Dearborn, Michigan, maskless. It should be noted that Dearborn is in a county that the CDC had rated as having substantial COVID-19 transmission. But anyway, this isn't a rules for thee, not for me episode, so let's move on. As of the beginning of August, 70% of adult Americans had taken at least one dose of a COVID vaccine, while only 50% have been fully vaccinated. So the Biden administration has taken steps to try and motivate people to take the vaccine, including bringing in actress and singer-songwriter Olivia Rodrigo.
Today I'm here at the White House to encourage younger people to get vaccinated.
If by younger people she means adolescents, most in that group would fall under the age of 18. And if you are under 18, it is unlikely that you can just walk into a CVS and ask for a vaccine, because in most states, you need parental consent. Because children should not be making uninformed decisions about their health, nor is it a good idea to let them be influenced in any way by a pop star who sings about losing her mind and spending the night crying on the floor of her bathroom after being dumped by her sociopath boyfriend.
If Olivia Rodrigo tells you to get vaccinated, you get vaccinated.
Here's one that says, I got my first dose of the Fauci ouchie.
The health crisis is fun. Anyway, on August 1st in the New York Times, it was reported that the White House, through an influencer marketing agency, was reaching out to TikTok creators and Instagrammers to encourage their audience to get the vaccine. In an email to a creator, the agency wrote, "There is a massive need to grow awareness within the 12 to 18 age range." Grow awareness? Who hasn't heard of the vaccine? And if they have, how many of these children do you think are vaccine skeptics? According to the Times article, about 58% of those 12 through 17 have yet to receive a shot at all. And again, the majority of Americans under the age of 18 need their parents' permission to take the vaccine. So maybe the White House should be focusing on the parents. Or maybe this whole campaign was an excuse so that Joe Biden could meet Olivia Rodrigo, I don't know. Now, if you're to believe the narrative from the media, it's Republicans that are the ones that are reluctant to take the vaccine. And so, by inviting popular influencers to the White House, they hope they can flip the script.
Hi, my name is Cooper, and this is a day in my life as a White House intern.
We did a joke. Hey everyone, Vogue.
What?
We've come a long way in our fight against this virus. We've vaccinated 160 million Americans. Are you getting this all down?
Don't worry, Queen. It's all right here.
Your taxpayer dollars hard at work, America.
We need to get shots in the arms of every single American.
I'm heading to a haircut.
Comment if you want me to make more of these.
Oh my God, this is such cringe. Whoever thought this was a good idea needs to be fired. Anyway, it's not just the White House trying to encourage vaccinations. It's also states and localities, including public service announcements from the Arkansas Department of Health. Let's take a look.
During the pandemic, my lifestyle drastically changed. My income came to a screeching halt. You have to understand, I'm a hustler. I'm a legit entrepreneur. I sell things.
You have to understand, he's a hustler, a legit entrepreneur. He sells things.
I come in contact with people all the time. I have to stay safe. I didn't have a choice but to trust the vaccine. Because if you live the type of lifestyle that I live, you out here in these streets and you hustling, an entrepreneur like me, why not do it safely?
Now, while we know he's a hustling entrepreneur, it's not clear what he was selling before the pandemic. As far as we know, he could have been selling mixtapes out of the trunk of his car. Who the hell knows? But as it turns out, Mr. Johnson now has a quote-unquote luxury clothing line. And after the PSA went viral, he started selling this shirt to try and cash in on his 15 minutes of fame. And it's all yours for only $45 or 4 interest-free payments of $11.25 with Afterpay. And don't worry, ladies, it's unisex. And notice that the shirt essentially reads, "I'm a hustler, I'm a legit entrepreneur, I sell things." Obviously, not the most thought out design. Anyway, PSAs featuring pop stars, legit entrepreneurs, or whatever the hell this person is supposed to be, is not going to convince anyone to get the vaccine. The only person that should be trying to convince you to take the vaccine should be your healthcare provider. And with that, thanks for watching, sharing, and slamming that like button. Please be sure to check out these videos that you may have missed, and be sure that you're still subscribed to the channel. As always, I hope to see you next time, if there is a next time.